Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum's development is really interesting. It continues to outperform Bitcoin. It hasn't really shown a lot of weakness here yesterday. And what I'm going to do now, we talked about the possibility that Blue Wave 5 could already be over. I'm going to dismiss this for now because there is absolutely no weakness in the chart, at least not at the moment. So I'm going to take that off the chart. Instead, I want to show you something else. Ethereum continues to adhere here to the bullish scenario that has been the primary since we were down at around about 1350. So again, anybody who also switched bullish back then and bought maybe is around about 30% in profit. We then hit the target here for the wave 3. We came down in a wave 4 and we're now moving up in a wave 5. So I'm dismissing this more bearish scenario, which also is bullish in the end, but which would expect that this wave 5 in blue is already finished. I rather have the view that Ethereum's rally is far from finished, to be honest, because there is currently no weakness in the chart. And there is actually another even more bullish possibility on the chart that I basically discovered this morning when I looked at the chart again. So for me at the moment, primary expectation is remains that wave 5 isn't finished yet. This target area probably will move higher anyway, so I'll take that off. Primary expectation is that we completed here a wave 1 of the wave 5. So just to zoom out again for anybody who's not watched my previous videos, from the low at $880, from here, when we had that first wave complete, I told you that here we could already have the low in at 880, because we could count this impulsively. We then were able to count this correctively as an ABC, which is pretty much in line with a bullish scenario. We then defined targets for the wave 3. Those targets were reached. That was at the time the 1.618 Fibonacci extension. We reached 1,650 exactly. Absolutely spot on. Original expectation for me was to reach it already here. Now we missed it slightly, but we reached it here. Okay. Then I defined for you a target down here for a wave 4 that was reached. And we're now in this final wave 5 of the Elliott Wave pattern here. What will happen after the wave 5? After the wave 5, we will get a stronger retracement down, ideally with a higher low that should stop above 1280. That would be an accumulation possibility. And then we will really rally in a wave 3. Now, what you need to understand is that in this fifth wave, the fifth wave has 5 waves as well. There is an absolute high likelihood that we have finished wave 1 already, that we are now in this wave 2 pullback. As I explained, and I would expect that with the highest likelihood to get into this green target range. That target range is between 1520 and 1620. That is based on the ideal retracement levels for wave 2. Between the 38.2% Fib level and the 61.8. As I explained in the Bitcoin video today, it is theoretically possible it doesn't get there, of course, because this is only the area of highest likelihood. The 23.6% Fib level might, in the current bullish environment, already be enough for Ethereum. So if we see a break above 1782, we will go much higher. Much higher. And, the 23.6% Fib level is sometimes, when you're in a very bullish environment, enough for a chart. So be aware. And we can also count this as complete. There's various ways of counting this, but here, 1 wave, 2 waves, 3 waves. A wave 2 is a 3-wave move. Could really be that we're already done here. But in that case, I would wait for the breakout above 1782 to do anything. Primarily, we still have to expect, because it is just the area with the highest likelihood, that we will get into it. But as I said, it's not guaranteed. Should we get into this area, I'm probably going to accumulate, because I think this rally is not finished yet. That is one possibility, where we would then, in the next wave up, in the wave 3 of 5, and we can also calculate here a price target for that wave 3. Depending on where, let's say it's finished already, then we would expect for that wave 3 a target of 2,348. Yes, that sounds crazy. Okay, now I'm showing you the alternative count, the new one, which is, to be fair, even more bullish, all right? But it would be in line with Bitcoin's wave count, which makes it very interesting. So what would that be? That would assume that we have seen here a 1 and a 2. However, it would assume that all of this was another wave 1. Again, that would be in line with Bitcoin's wave count. A wave 1 here, where I have actually labeled a wave 3, but this could also have just been a wave 1. And this, because it was quite a sharp pullback, to be fair, that this was a wave 2. What would that mean? That would be even more bullish, because what would that mean in terms of target for the wave 3? Let's take a look. Right, it would mean 1, 2. Okay, no, I just see it actually wouldn't, for the wave 3, it wouldn't make a great difference, to be fair. So that's fine. It would lead us to 2,400 as well. Okay, but it just means that we will still have a large wave 3. That could obviously go higher. 3 to come. There will then be a wave 4 and a wave 5. That would, however, take us, and that is then where we get a bit more bullish. That wave 5, which will then happen in the end in this scenario, could take us, and that would be the textbook target, the 2.618 extension, to $3,020. Bear in mind, in the scenario we have in here now, that would be a 3, there would be a 4, there would be a 5 in white. That wave 5 in white, however, would only complete wave 3 in blue. So that is where it then gets super bullish. That is why the second scenario I just showed you is massively bullish. So it's just something I saw and I think is not too unlikely. And it now, if I stay with the primary expectation or go to the more bullish scenario, will simply depend on how the chart will now develop. Yeah, but in both scenarios, I expect further upside at the moment, as long as we stay above 1350, that low here. And again, anybody had a chance to accumulate here, that was my target area. Yeah, so I still expect higher prices, but of course, the higher you buy in, the higher the risk. You need to understand that. But on the other hand, we are still so early in a possible uptrend. So all-time high target, by the way, for Ethereum is around $10,000 in the next cycle. If we are only in a bear market rally or really in a bullish rally that can take us to a new all-time high, is not entirely clear yet, but that will be revealed soon, I think. But yeah, so this is my updated view about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.